Welcome to ISC, the first private innovation park in the Mekong Delta. Since 2023, we've been driving AgTech, BPO, and STEAM education, building partnerships and advancing sustainability. Operating 24/7 every day of the year, ISC is set to expand to 285,000 square meters of land, 48,000 square meters in Phase 1, and 237,000 square meters in Phase 2. Imagine a future where waste is no longer a burden, but a resource, where the food we once throw away can now feed fish, poultry, and even livestock, where what once polluted the air now enriches the soil. This is not just an imagination, it is science, and it is happening here in Mekong Delta, Vietnam. The Mekong Delta, known as Vietnam's Rice Bowl, is more than a cultural heartland. It's an economic powerhouse. Home to nearly 18 million people, the region supplies half of Vietnam's rice, most of its aquaculture and seafood, and 95% out of 9 million tons of rice Vietnam exported in 2024 alone. Altogether, it contributes nearly one-third of the nation's agricultural GDP, making it indispensable to both Vietnam's economy and the global food security. Unfortunately, the more food we produce, the more waste there is, and this challenge is not unique to Vietnam. Around the world, organic waste accounts for up to 70% of over 2.3 billion tons of the total waste globally. Yet landfills and burnings are costly, polluting, and unsustainable. The question is, how can we transform this problem into an opportunity? Our answer is implementing AIoT to enhance the biological process of black soldier fly and mushroom experimentation for the circular economies. This technology transforms low-value agricultural residues into high-value products, utilizing a system by waste for waste. Here's how the technology works. First, agricultural residues and food waste becomes a growing medium for mushrooms, using lignocellulose-rich materials like rice straw or sawdust, which are often burned, causing pollution. During cultivation, mushrooms release enzymes to break down the tough wood fibers. This enzymatic pretreatment makes the nutrients in the waste more accessible for the next stage. During this process, IoT sensors track temperature, humidity, and substrate moisture, while AI predict risks, trends, adjust misting, cooling, and many other systems. After mushrooms are harvested and sold to the market, a large amount of leftover material is produced, known as spent mushroom substrate. For every kilo of mushroom grown, about 5 kilograms of spent mushroom substrate are created. We combine this organic waste and feed it to the black soldier fly larvae. These larvae are nature's master recyclers. They break down low-nutrient waste and turn it into protein-rich biomass. In fact, the protein content can increase by 6 to 10 times compared to the original material. This biomass then becomes sustainable feed for fish, poultry, and livestock, reducing dependence on traditional feeds. AIoT ensures larvae farming for animal feed is scalable, safe, and cost-effective, producing high-quality, traceable protein-source animals. Moreover, black soldier fly larvae turn waste into natural fertilizers that rich in key nutrients that will help crops grow better and reduces the needs for chemicals, making farming more sustainable. In other words, every stage produces value and nothing goes to waste. Around the world, the black soldier fly is turning what we throw away into a more powerful resource. Evidently, this 1 ton of waste becomes up to 250 kilograms of valuable feed for animals, including proteins and healthy fats. Since 2017, the EU has approved black soldier fly protein as a sustainable feed ingredient for aquaculture, poultry, and pigs. This approval has paved the way for commercial black soldier fly farms to emerge and scale up across the globe, including Singapore, China, South Korea, and the UAE. This industry is powering everything from animal feed to biofuels and even bioplastics. The impact doesn't just stop there. Black soldier fly bioconversion flasks contain significantly higher levels of total nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium compared to the original waste substrate. This byproduct is a part of natural fertilizer market expected to reach $18 billion by 2030. Furthermore, with a carbon footprint nearly 7 times lower than traditional fish meal, black soldier fly offers a clear win for both farmers and the planet. At ISC, technology and precision are at the heart of everything we do. Our specialized greenhouses for black soldier fly rearing are steel frames and climate control, equipped with advanced cooling, lighting, and misting systems to create the perfect environment for development using AIoT technology. Automated timers and sensors continuously track key parameters like pH, temperature, and humidity, while AI analytics predict risk, optimize operations, and give farmers instant alert on their devices in real time. Together, these systems create healthier living conditions with lower costs, environmental impact reduced, and a setup model of farming that is not only sustainable but truly effective. Our cultivation tools, sterilization systems, and modular shelving enable clean, scalable operations, from substrate prep to larvae rearing and biomass harvesting. This control infrastructure ensures black soldier fly production at an industrial standard while successfully turning waste into high-value products. At ISC, we close the loop with aquaculture. Fish are raised in pond with ferns that naturally cleans the water while feeding on protein made from our larvae. Now, in its final stage of refinement, this model will serve as a blueprint for sustainable fish farming across the region. Black soldier fly farming isn't just an idea, it's a practical solution with the power to transform global aquaculture and sustainability. Research has already shown its promise, but scaling up requires more: advanced technology, clear regulations, and greater public awareness. ISC is fully aware that this journey shall not be taken alone. That's why we're opening the door to partnerships with research institutions, businesses, and policymakers across Vietnam and beyond. Together, let's turn today's waste challenges into tomorrow's breakthroughs, creating a sustainable future for the world.